Good evening, everybody. My name is Jacob Burgess. I am the community manager of Ysbryd Games. Welcome to the Ysbryd Games channel. Tonight we are going to be playing Valhalla. Hello out there in TV land. I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. I hope your weekend was fantastic. Mine was pretty freaking cool. I just want to make sure that, like we normally do, want to make sure that the levels of game to us are correct. Lynette Melody says I could use a hug. That's good, because the Ysbryd Games channel is like a hug for your eyes. Please don't actually hug your eyes and be like, this is from Ysbryd. That would hurt. Just kind of take it as a, general... I lost the word. Suggestion. Narrative. Take it as a general narrative, not actual instruction. That would be bad. So, hello everyone. Again, I hope you're doing really well. We have Emily Lunsford, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I just got something in my eye. I'm so sorry. We have, Emily Lunsford in the chat. I am no Lionheart, has put us on mute while they play D&D. Way to multitask. We have Solar Exalt in the chat, who is our social media coordinator, Meredith Gerber. Sarah Sorrente, as always, thank you very much for being a mod and being so fantastic and wonderful. Hold on, let me see if I can fix some of the screen there. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back. I think that did it. Did it do it? Good, that did it. I don't like fuzzy screens. Fuzzy screens is bad. Moosefilled Cat says, I do like the bright green hair. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Despoiler98 says, oh my god, it's a Jacob. Oh my god, it's a Despoiler98. Everybody welcome. We are going to be playing, continuing our playthrough of Valhalla. I believe this is episode 9. Let me just double check that. Yes, this is episode 9 of our playthrough, part 9. There is construction going on outside, so hopefully that will stop soon, because they're supposed to stop soon. Yes, I just got back from a trip to Edmonton, where I was doing some stuff and taking care of some personal things. Yeah, we've got some exciting stuff coming down the pipe. I figured that we just kind of jump into the playthrough, and I have some cool things for this stream. I've got some announcements to make as far as PAX West goes. I finally got the okay on some of the stuff that we're doing. I have some neat things from Japan for Valhalla to show off. Let me just check my notes. I just want to double check and make sure that I had everything correct. I don't want to mess up. Yes, good. Okay, yes. Yes, I have my tea. Lynette Melody and tea. Jacob must have tea. Jacob does have tea. It's a very BioWare day, I guess. I got the shirt on, but I got this. But just in case you're watching this for the first time, just a little bit about us. We are Ysbryd Games. We're a global publisher. We're an indie publisher. We publish some of these fine games. Behind me, we kind of go for the weird and esoteric kind of thing. Pretty much what we say is our games have soul. Like, Ysbryd means spirit in Welsh. We look for games that have that certain ephemeral something. Right here, you have She-Remembered Caterpillars, which is a funky punk puzzler available on, I think, pretty much every major platform. This one here is Masquerade Song and Shadows, which is a top-down strategic RPG. It's kind of like a fantasy setting, got stretched over Venice, which is really cool. This is the game that we were playing this evening. All of us together. This is Valhalla. The sequel, Nirvana, is going to be coming out next year in 2020. And then this one here is Y2K, a postmodern RPG inspired by games like Earthbound and whatnot. Yes, this is from Axe Studios, Sukabon Games, and then Witching Hour Studios. Yes. Little Twin Games says, I love the new writer, the new hair writer bro. Very cool. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, so instead of doing announcements at the top, I thought we'd kind of do announcements sort of like at one of the breaks, just to set expectations too. We will play at about 7 o'clock. We look for the next save point, and then we just kind of end at whatever the next save point is for this game, because there's no save state in the middle, and it's just kind of like a sweet, nice, organic way to wrap up. So let me know in the chat what you're drinking this evening. It doesn't have to be alcoholic, but, you know, it's a drink-a-drink game, and I'm interested in drink-a-drinks. Yes. Also, if let me know if you're going to be at PAX West, because it's going to be really cool. It'd be really, really cool to see you. And if you're not at PAX West, I have some cool news for you later. If you are at PAX West, it's still good news. It's just all cool, just general good, cool news, which is one of my favorite things is being able to tell people stuff as a community manager. It is one of the greatest joys of my job, and I finally get to share some stuff, so I'm very hyped about that. But for now, let's chill, grab our drinks, sippy sips, and let's play some games. Also, just as a general note, this is the first time I'm playing through this entire game. I've played snippets, I've played demos. I can speak about the game intelligently, knowledgeably even, but I haven't played through the entire game. So please don't spoil anything. This is a first time playthrough. So if I'm going to make a mistake, or like there's a cool thing, or like if you get this person really drunk, they say the funny thing, I am totally down with that. I'm so down with that, I could high five the devil. But please don't spoil anything. That's all I ask. I don't mind backseat. Don't mind backseat gaming. That's totally cool, especially if it makes things easier on me. I tend to play games on a fairly casual mode. This game, personally, I can play games on hard mode. Then a little vein pops out. If you want to see what that's like, or experience what that's like, go back and on our YouTube channel and take a look at the Resident Evil playthrough. If you want to see the vein, and then like my face get really red, and the fear burps. Don't forget the fear burps. All right, so shall we get to it? Let's get to it. Nope, that's not it. That's not the right thing. Click the right thing. Yes. Tonight we're playing The Void. We're looking into Jacob's dark, dark heart. the dark soul of Ysbryd Games. Excellent. CS Gaux says, yeah. CS Gaux have subscribed to Tier 2. They have subscribed for 2 months. Currently on a 2-month streak. Thank you very, very much for your subscription. Even though we are a company, this is a company's channel, and we're pretty much doing this as a way to reach out to the community and just kind of hang out, because we love good games. We love weird games. We like our taste in games. We are a games publisher. Anytime that you give us bits or anything like that, all of that goes right back into the stream to kind of make it better. That includes upgraded equipment. That includes things like me taking video editing lessons to make the YouTube page a little bit better. So yeah, thank you very much for your support in that way. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. CS Gauck says, I like your Neverwinter t-shirt. Thank you very much. I like you. Excuse me. I had just a regular burps, because, oh boy. Julianne Natalie Stingray says, I heard that Ysbryd Games is streaming. That's correct. We are. Let's get to it. Ysbryd Games, that's us. Click the button, click the button, click the button down. Click to stat. We're gonna load to game. Gonna load to game. Oh, we're on to breaks. Oh, that's right, we're on the break. That's right, we had Dorothy coming out. Achievement unlocked. I don't know if you can see that. It says, don't call me Becky. That's really good. We get to jump right into a chat with Dorothy right at the top of the show. That's pretty great. Despoiler98 says, Jacob, do you think you'll be at PAX Unplugged this year? 80% chance I will be at PAX Unplugged this year. It's Painter Skies. Hello, Painter Skies. Jill, want one? Julian Natalie Stingray says, I've been lurking in the Valhalla category, waiting to strike. Well, thank you very much. If this is a game that you like, it would be cool if you told the let the developer know too, like on like in our Discord and their Discord, on Twitter, anything like that. Positive feedback helps immensely for any kind of creator, especially one of a game, because sometimes you're just like pushing your baby out into the ether, and sometimes you just hit numbers and things. Like, actually hearing people like your game is pretty cool. Dorothy, are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. That's right. When last we left, we were talking about Dorothy's guardian. All Lilums get a guardian, and then there was some weirdness about the guardian maybe, like, projecting onto her that that Dorothy was the guardian's dead daughter, and whoo boy, don't need to go to the gym this week because we're doing some heavy emotional lifting. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham. Drazoth, hello, chat. Drazoth says, ahoy, chat, I arrive. We accept your arrival, and we honor it. Welcome, Drazoth. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know, I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Yeah, what? Read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic than what, and that's what people usually look for in this business. Izandi asks, is Dorothy a robot? Technically. The technical term is Lilum. There's actually people in the chat that will be able to speak to the lore and backstory way better than I will. I tried out of the names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. Oh, I like Genesis Graham. That's a strong name. That's a good wrestler name. Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. Haha! Pro wrestling reference. So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. So Dorothy's actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky, then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful, too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Oh, Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as the last name. Shortly after I joined the household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Oh, hold on. So your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow. Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it. It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Ugh. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us minded, though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients, too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying that they go for my roleplay instead of just Mia roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. Jill, I need to remember to buy more cigars. I mean, I'm going with Base of the Titans, though. Oh, punch-ems, 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 punch-ems. Punch-ems. There we go. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PvP event, unless you count the worst PvP main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Yes! Oh, man, I'm afraid it's all downhill from here. We started off with the Dorothy conversation, and now, like, we're going right into a conversation with Say. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Okay, sip of tea, sip of tea. Calm down, it's fine. Oh, Say. So good. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early say? Good evening, Jill. Stabby Tabby Cat says, breathe. And welcome, Stabby Tabby Cat. Hello. How are you doing? Well, the nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. Ellipses. How about your injuries? Oh, my bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Oh, Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold for Say. Sugar rush. Nope. On the rocks, all blended. Optional, Karmatrine. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah, bitter, girly, soft. Cool, yes. No booze for the recovering lady who is also having nightmares. To Adelheid, 2 of the Bronson extracts. Optional Karmatrine. Heck no. And you know what? We'll make it big. Because we like you, say. We like it very much. On the rocks, blended. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold, too? No, it's not that cold, actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? Well, she's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow, and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Oh, sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. No, if we're throwing a party and Stella invited us to her party, we'd probably go to her party. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? Oh, they're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. How many people does she employ? Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. Oh, she's a big softie. Oh, softie cyberpunk lady. Softie cyberpunk cat lady with the big hair. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Yeah, Christmas. It's a hell of a drug. Many of the kids even have started calling her Auntie Ella. Oh, that's adorable. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. From a distance. With binoculars. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I feel that. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say. That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too? I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here, they rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? Yep. Yep. Believe in me, believe in the me who believes in you. Anime reference. She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through a reduction surgery? Oh, because she also kind of likes having that size? She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Well, thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Optional Karmatrine. Optional Karmatrine. Blue fairy for the blue girl. Four Adelhyde. One. Actually, you know what? We'll make it 8. And 2 Flanner Guide. Optional Karmatrine. All aged. All mixed. A blue fairy for the blue fairy. A soda. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Eesh. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Too real. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah. I'm running through tabletop games. Say, ellipses. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. Ellipses. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure? Ellipses. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? Hello, Digital Seahorse. I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? Ellipses. To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell at Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. Oh, what a sweetheart. The body count left in that bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Nova Spectre says, I'm so happy that you are playing this. I am also so happy that we are playing this. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective.
Oh, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
All right. But type. The flavor. The type. Promo drinks are expensive, so let's go with that. Bitter, manly, strong. That's gut punch, though. Meh. Meh. Sour, classy, burning. Sweet, girly, happy. Sour promo, strong, at 320. Yes, thank you. 2 Adelhyde. 3 of the finest extracts of the Bronson. Only the best powdered deltas. 5 Flannergide and 3 Cometry. On the rocks and mixed. Mixy. It's very nice. Yes. Here you are. Yes. Here.
Not strong enough, kid. I ain't paying for this.
It said strong right in the thing. You could at least try not to look happy saying that. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on... Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone. A gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something?
I am tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job? Nova Spectre says, so are you ready for multiple playthroughs, or are you only going to do one? We're probably only going to do one playthrough, and then we'll move on to another of our games, probably. Nova Spectre asked. For those of you on YouTube. Which I'm talking to in the future, because I'm talking to Twitch right now, but you on the YouTube I'm talking to right now, because the Twitch channel was in the past. Yeah, that made sense. Yeah.
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more than that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay, then wait. Soundproof walls? Why?
Captain Rasputin says, as someone who mostly watches on YouTube, I appreciate you reading out the question. My absolute pleasure. It's the same thing because I do panels and things sometimes, and, you know, sometimes folks aren't always mic'd, or if it's being recorded for somebody to read later, it's just good practice as a speaker to repeat the question for folks now in the audience, because we don't have a scroll of the chat like here or anything like some other fancy folks do. That's just not a feature that we have or wanted for our thing, because we are doing YouTube stuff too, but meh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating that. Yeah, no, only twice. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm using the brain tonight. Old noodly bits. My skull spaghetti. My head grape? Head grapefruit? Head cauliflower. No. There's something there. I'll get it. Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative. They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
All right, then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Oh my god, I've never heard of Lord Lance Lavender, but I want to. But I want to so much. Nope.
He's some big name from Kanye-vania. He's some big name from Kanye-vania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left.
Holy crap.
They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since.
He could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. A cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here. Cobalt velvet. Velveta. Cobalt Velveeta. Ugh. Blue fake cheese. Just pour it on your nachos. 2 Edelhide. 3 Flannerguide and 5 Carmetrine. You know what? Let's make a biggie. Oh. Wait, can I make this big? Yeah, I can. I totally can. 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Flannerguide. 6. Good. And then 10. Carmetrine. All on the rocks and mixed. Mixy. Boop. Cobalt. Velvet. Here you are.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time?
Well, he told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
He could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's all right.
You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight, and she ran away from home.
Oh, is this how he got, like, into the bounty hunting detective game?
At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow.
Nailed it.
I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter.
Ah, humanizing the jerk. with the mismatched checked shirt and the striped scarf, which looks so bad. Nice jacket, though.
But I don't expect you to understand.
Ellipses. So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
Well, I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. I'll just headbutt them with my giant dome. Like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park that just headbutts things. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like Dorothy's finger guns.
Okay, I better get back to work before her trail gets cold.
Please come again.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. No, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit, and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. I know this small party is what you needed. Flawless service bonus not granted. No. 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 Ah, well. Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection. What? That's wonderful. Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Mega Santa on Mega Christmas. Hell yeah. 4. A party then. Jill, I'll bring you leftovers. I want to buy things, but I shouldn't buy things. Alright. The Augmented Eye. Yoru Yorei is the best show. Yoru Yuri is the best show this season. By Lana Smith. Smith-E-E. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yoru Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals of the popular Danger_U/ forum seem to be divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Shina Tsu. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSVT. Is it sexist to have an army? Everybody in chat is saying things. Kakazi says, not yet, Jacob, still a big bill coming. Izandi says, don't buy things you don't have a reason to buy. I know, but I want to decorate the apartment. When you buy things, they get put all around the apartment. Like this picture and the Duruma and I want figures and things to put on the shelves. And I got a little mega Christmas tree, plant, and I like it. Spoiler 98. Well, despite my first aid training and supplies, my hand won't stop bleeding, so I'm gonna go to the ER. Okay, you go to the ER. You should definitely take care of yourself. Spoiler 98. Good luck. Good luck. Go to the ER. Woo. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? By Lana Smythe. Smythe. The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Kanye, from the western nation of Kanyevania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela, or whatever, just do what they want. They don't give a shit, Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot, though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you can just make them from scratch to match your every needs? More as we investigate. Emily Lunsford, Jacob, McDonald's, chat. We already have food at home. That's very true. That's very, very true. Update 2, Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update 2, by Lana Smithily. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Whenever I hear the phrase "time will tell," I'm always reminded of the intro to Command and Conquer: Red Alert, which had one of the best intro sequences of its time. If you're interested in it, go to YouTube and look up Hell March, and after you listen to that beautiful, wonderful song for just a little while, that's creepy and very intense, then just add the word Pikachu to the end of Hell March, and enjoy the joy that's just going to flood your eyes. You may weep. I did. I did because I laughed so hard I almost pooped. Thanks, Glitch City. Oh, we did that. Dream Person. Dream Person by Miki. I don't know if we read this one. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown in this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry makes me think all of the things that I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I've actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. Oh. Mega Christmas is here. By Miki. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright change the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Oh, I gotta go. Time to sign some books. Heart, heart. Merry Mega Christmas. Heart, heart. And now we save the game. We save the game. Yes, we save the game. In the room, we have saved the game. That's very nice. Yes. Okay, well, I guess we're going to work. It's time for Merry Mega Christmas Party. We're gonna go have a Merry Mega Christmas Party. I want to know more about Mega Christmas and how it came about. I really hope there was a giant Mecha Santa. That's what I hope. I hope it was Mecha Mega Christmas. I hope. Boy, do I hope. All right, let's go work. A heavy sip of tea. I have the rest of the tea. It's nice. Nom 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 nom. Izandai says, do we have a shirt that just says slut? Yes, we do. Is this a good time to bring up the merch store we have? at Ysbryd Games? I think it might be. Boop doo 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 doo. Man, Sarah beat me to it. Our fantastic mod Sarah beat me with the typey types. Well, no, punch'ems. Channel 8 forever. Channel 8 for life. Good evening. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. Ash Mantle says break time will be later. Break time will probably be a little bit later. We started the game a little bit early. I've been taking later breaks now. It's generally only been about one a stream because we've been ending organically between 7 and 8. So I've moved break a little bit later. And if you have any suggestions on how you think that should be structured, you can hop into our Discord. We have suggestion channels. I am always open. And we at Ysbryd Games crave your feedback, because without understanding your minds and your thinky thoughts, we're just floating on a sea, adrift, without feedback. Feedback is the wood that keeps us afloat. Okay, that's really dramatic, but your feedback is always welcome and very important and appreciated, and other positive adjectives and feelings as well. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Yeah, well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. I love Dana. Oh, man. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, that was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Welcome to Wait! Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's become a reflex. Oh, I'm gonna need to do a lot of voices right now, aren't I? Oh, it's the party. Oh, man, okay. That's not an actual vocal, like, warm-up or anything. I just did that because it was fun. Wait, Alma also came in your usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Hey, ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Ellipses. Silly question, never mind. Jaime came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? I was setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks just like a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move, and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've bought infomercial stuff too? Well, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well... Oh, Dorothy makes me so happy. Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Dirty jokes.
Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me.
We're not.
I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry.
Great idea. Cool. Okay. I'm actually going to call for a break now because I'm going to need to be doing a lot of voices, and that means I need to make some more tea. I'm going to go have my fancy throat coat, fancy medicine, so that I can do all this stuff. I should probably pop it back on the host scene. I'm going to need to do a lot of voices and switch between them all, and I want to do a good job for y'all. So I think it's break time. Moosefield Cats asked, does that doggo have an eye patch? That doggo absolutely has an eye patch. You're all fantastic. Let's take a break, get up, grab another drink, do whatever you need to do, take your meds, stretch, do what you need, and we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And then when we come back, I think whilst I sip my tea and let my throat relax, we'll hit some announcements, and I'll show you this cool stuff I got from Japan. That is all very Valhalla related, which is pretty appropriate. All right. We'll be back in just a little bit, 5 to 10 minutes. See you in a bit. And welcome back to the Ysbryd Games channel. I've missed you during the break. I hope it was a good break. My name is Jacob Burgess. I am the community manager for Ysbryd Games, a global publisher of fine indie games, a purveyor of games that have a certain bit of soul. How are you doing? We've been playing Valhalla. A lot of cool stuff has happened. We took a little break a little bit early because I'm going to have to do a lot of voices. One of the things that I do is I am also a professional voice actor and a games writer. So I do my best to give these games my all to make it as entertaining as I possibly can for all and sundry, especially sundry. Yes, so I'm going to have a little shot of my fancy go juice and let this do its work. Herbs. I love this stuff though. It's super good. This is good throat coat, like good throat medicine. This is kind of like, this has been my little voice acting secret for quite some time. I absolutely love this stuff. It works really well. Helps to kind of coat the throat. It's good for it's good in an emergency and to kind of keep you going. Not always the best for recovery, but definitely like good for when you're in the middle of talking and things like that. And you just kind of have to keep going, which sometimes as a voice actor is just, that's the job. Once you're in the booth, there's like no, you got set time, set budget. You just gotta go. But nothing helps like rest and sleep and hydration. That's the Holy Trinity. All right. So, before we go into the neat stuff I got from Japan, I have some pretty actually. I have a lot of pretty actually. I have some neat announcement for PAX West. So everybody knows that we're going to be at PAX West. We are definitely going to be at PAX West, which is very cool. And we will be showing 2 demos. One for the sequel to the game that we were playing this evening. So the game we were playing this evening is Valhalla, one of the games that we have published by Sukabon Games. We will be showing a demo of the sequel to this out in 2020 called Nirvana. What is cool is that this demo is going to have new content in it. So if you have been to one of the shows before, or you're here, like if you have played this demo or seen this demo before, we played the last demo that we had on the Ysbryd Games channel, which you can see on our YouTube. You should like, share, and subscribe. So if you want to check out the demo of that, this one is going to have all new content. I can also tell you that World of Horror, which is the next game, that's going to be coming out in 2020, we will be showing a demo, which again has all new content. So that's awesome. But in respect, because one of the things that I saw on our Discord and I've seen in the chat is people, you know, FOMO is a real thing, like that fear of missing out. Like, oh man, I can't be, like, I'm really excited about it. You know, is this demo going to be available? You know, blah, blah, blah. What we're going to do is the week after PAX, once I have recovered and come back to life, because PAX for Ysbryd Games is like a week-long affair, even though it's only 4 games, because there's load in, load out. We've got an amazing team of volunteers, some of whom are in the chat right now. Kikazi and Sarah Serende are actually coming to help us out and work the booth and things like that. The fear of missing out is a real thing. So the week after, or rather, I should say, when we stream again and I have recovered, all current stuff is going to go on hold, and we're going to bring those demos to this stream, and we can all play them together. So we want to make sure that everybody can experience them and see the new stuff. I will probably be playing them for the first time. Like, I'll noodle around with the demos there, but it'll be a new experience for me, a new experience for you, a new experience we can all experience together. Yes. Yeah. So, Painter Sky says, man, I wish PAX West wasn't literally on the other side of the country from me, or I would still be there, maybe another day. But we are definitely going to have, we will have the demos, and we bring that. We're going to have a new pin, and possibly maybe some new merch.
that we're going to have. We'll see if it's ready then, but I can't talk about that.
But we are going to have a new pin, which is really cool. And usually pins go up on our merch store. We try to get them up there in a month. Like sometimes because it's a small company and a small team, sometimes that falls through the cracks. But that is definitely something that we're going to try to get up there. So that's all very exciting. That is cool news for PAX and for the people that are going to come to PAX. I will have more announcements in the future as PAX gets closer and as we work some things out and get them firmed up. So the best way to get that news would be to come here or on our Discord. If you want to know about what Ysbryd Games is doing, you could follow us on social media as well. All of that is there. Meredith Gerber does a fantastic job controlling all of our social media accounts and being in charge of that. Yeah. So, as you know, Valhalla is released in Japan. We have, there is another publisher in Japan that we partner with by the name of Playism. And we have merch that gets released, Valhalla merch that gets released in Japan and Japan specific. And somebody was very, very kind and went and got them for me. A friend of mine, Lena, was there for Bit Summit, and I asked her to pick some stuff up for me. So how about let's take a look at some of the stuff that she brought back, because I haven't even opened it yet. I just opened the thing. So I've got this really sweet Valhalla soundtrack that is in Japan. You can kind of see the reflection of my monitor in there, which is super, super nice. And then there's the back with the red Shiba. And then there's us. There's us right down there in the Sukabon Games. And there's Playism. And then here's all these banger tracks, because they're all freaking bangers. A Valhalla coaster with the red Shiba on it, which is super, super neat. I don't like him as a character, but he looks really cool. Not that he's not well written, he's just not a likable person. Let's fix that. There we go. And then a physical Switch version, which is neat, because I just got a Switch a little while ago, and I love the back. The back is super, super nice. Actually, I'm going to open this up because I want to see what the internal art looks like. I'm desperately looking around the desk here at Studio Ysbryd to see what I have that can open this thing. Ah, here we are. Get thee behind me, plastic Satan. Ah, there we go. There we go. All right, let's pop that open. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just going to take that out. Wow, that is so good. This is super good. So, here's the outside of the jacket that you can see. And then here's the inside of the jacket. That is so, so cool. I love that to death. Oh, that is so good. You got Stella and Sei up on the billboard. You've got Kiramiki, Streamer-chan. Like, I really like this, that she's in the Squirrel Girl outfit and it says boss on it, which is so, so cool. Wow, that is neat. All right, well, that gets put right next to my Switch. This is actually the first physical game that I've gotten on the Switch. You know what? I'm going to turn that around because I want that on the outside. Yeah. Yeah, we'll tuck that back in there. Oh my god, Switch games are so tiny. Oh, it's so cute. I could eat this. Don't eat it, Jacob. Don't eat it. Don't do it. No. 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 Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that's what it... There. And then that's what it looks like when you turn it around. That's super nice. And then an art book as well. Let's just take a little flip-a-do through the pages here. Okay, cool. All right, so there's that. So this was a the PlayStation version and the Switch version covers that were there. Yep, we have a banner of this that we showed a couple of years ago at PAX. There's Jill. Oh, this is so cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's super cool. Dorothy. Yeah. I like Dorothy so much. We have a pin of her, which again, you can get in the merch store if you want to, that I put her on my business bag. I put that pin of her on my business bag. Oh, here's Alma. I hope this isn't a spoiler. I may have just spoiled something for myself. I don't know if Stella's going to show up at the Mega Christmas Party dressed like this. I may have just spoiled something for myself. But ah well. Best girl. I like her. Oh, there's Kiramiki. Oh, I like that. I hadn't seen that art before. I haven't seen that concept art. If that's concept art, that might actually be in the game. I don't know. That's super cool. Streamer Chan. I have forgotten their names. Oh no. The veterinarian and the depressed Lilim guy. Oh, neat. It actually like gives their birthdays and things like that. That is super neat. Well, this is very, very cool. Different art by different artists. This is super, super nice. Oh, Cup Noodle. Oh, a little interview on Sugaban Games. Ah, and an advertisement and some concept art I haven't seen before for the next game. That's Sam. That's the protagonist of the next game. She's the mom. So, again, if you're interested in this and you're interested in more Valhalla, you can go to check out some bits on our check out. You can go check out some bits on our YouTubes. We have the demos for the previous games up on YouTube. If you go to itch.io, you can actually download and play the current demo, not the demo that we're going to have at PAX, but you can download a demo of World of Horror if you want to give it a shot. All right. So now it is time for a Mega Christmas Party and to do some Mega Voices. Oh boy. All right, you ready to do it? Let's do it. Man, that's so cool. Beck. Oh. Ah, hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay.
See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. Ellipses. I'll go help Al. Oh, that's right. She doesn't like dogs. I'll go. I'll go help Sweater Pups.
Something wrong?
She's not good with dogs.
Oh. All right, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage.
Alma?
Yeah, I know what I said. How's the food doing?
It's doing well, but it'll take a bit.
Can't you speed it up?
I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch.
So, how long?
15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes.
We need to kill some time then. All right, let's play Truth or Dare.
What?
I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in.
Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun, as long as that must stays away from me. Well, that'll make the time pass faster.
I'll pat. You'll play. What? What is going on? Oh, cool. What is happening? Oh, Mega Christmas minigame time. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either truth or dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done.
But what about punishment games?
Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes? You stop. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Oh, wow. I do like how it kind of zooms in a little bit, too. That's very cool. I mean, we don't know anything about Gil, really. Oh, Mooseful Cat says I want to know about Gil. So, hey, let's do that. Okay, then, Gil, what do you pick? Truth. What's your last name? Dare. I picked Dare. Ellipses. Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. All right. Ellipses. Here. This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well... Me! Pick me! You, the dog.
Come on!
Dare! I dare you! No, I'm the one who dares you. Bring it on. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. You're not sitting. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, whatever, you did it. All right, you, the blonde, pet me. Whatever. Your hands are cold.
Colder than your usual hands, I guess. All right then, Jill.
I'll go with Dare.
Give me a shoulder massage.
Really? Really? Okay. You are good at this. My grandpa taught me how years ago.
How old were you when your grandpa died?
14 or so, if memory serves right.
Then he was... Sorry, I need to use the bathroom.
Jill, what did that massage do exactly?
It was regular massage. I might have
It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped her bra, though. It felt like something snapped.
Well, just imagine the pressure the poor thing must be a subject to.
You have a pretty triumphant look on your face, though. Wouldn't you? I wonder.
If everyone's done talking about my bra, let's move on. I wonder how long until the food is done.
Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. I don't want to pick on the dog. I don't like the dog. Well, Dana. All right, boss, pick. Truth me.
How did you get your arm?
On second thought, damn me. Ugh. Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt. Okay. Eh? Ah! Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm. I do. I care. All right, Gil, now that I have you in this position, answer me. I didn't pick. You're in no position to pick. Now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland? No. I guess that rules out a couple possibilities. Chief? What? Oh, right, I'm still lifting you, sorry. And now she apologizes. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alma, truth or dare?
A dare. Oh, I have a suggestion.
You stay quiet.
Fine.
How strong are those arms of yours? It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having fleshy skin makes things easier.
Wait, that's truth, not dare.
I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break this nut with your hands.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy.
Holy shit, Gil, are you really into that?
Eh? Asking a woman to break a nut in her hands and then watching her eat it, does that turn you on? Yeah.
Wait. Is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I need to know for professional reasons. You're a pervert, Gilbert.
Hey, that was close this time.
My turn then, all right. Hey, Jill, pick.
Truth.
Okay then, what's your most embarrassing childhood dream?
Elaborate?
For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess, in a way, I accomplished that, but you understand.
Ellipses. I wanted to be a ventriloquist.
Huh?
When I was a child, I liked this show called Lucius Funhouse.
The one with the woman on the house with the talking stuff?
That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Mom was on tour with an orchestra, and my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own most of the time. I like to pretend things like chairs or beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then... Anyway, I went to a magic show once, and there was this guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kind of obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said that I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend 4 can talk.
She what?
Nothing. Getting hungry. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Now, Dorothy. All right. Okay, then, Dorothy. Dare. Oh, man, maybe I shouldn't have picked Dorothy. This is a family show. Do something freaky. Like, removing my head? Removing your...
Because I can remove my head with no problem.
Do you want me to remove my head? It's weird. It's weird that she keeps saying remove my head. I'll pass. I'll take your word for it.
Anyone want to see that?
No. No, thank you. I do, but I'm not going to be the potty pooper here.
Fine. I guess it's my turn now. Hey, Dana, what do you pick?
I'll pick truth.
If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick?
Probably Jill. I'm sorry, excuse me. Probably Jill. Eh? I mean, she's cute, she's smart, and I kind of own Gil anyway, so it's kind of redundant. Ellipses. Ellipses. Speaking of Gil, truth or truth, fuckboy? Pick one for me. Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Is this dude like Jason Bourne? Like, that's what I think. I think this guy was like a Manchurian candidate level spy. that's been programmed to do weird things, and he finally got away, and now he works at this bar with all these weird people. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic, of all places. The Arctic, huh? Just huh? A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Chill. Ellipses. Excuse me. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Ah, Alma. I mean, hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. Oh, true. Are you leaving already? Oh, yeah, I mean, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Oh, good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Oh, fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off of things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katusha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouses went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to a war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've got to go. Well, careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Ellipses. Ellipses. Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. Hey. Oh, what's going on here? What's happening? Is that the moon? Did this just turn into a horror game and nobody told me? I don't know if I need to hit anything. I'm afraid to hit anything. Oh, don't hit anything. Okay, don't touch anything. Oh, it's her with her hair down. Oh, this is cool. Hey, we got to chapter 3. All right. Man, that is really good art. That is really good art. Chapter 3, Dulce. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary 10,000 or you'll be evicted. Wow. Joe wants to see if the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a very nice day. Okay. 4. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. Oh, the hoodie that her boss gave. Aw. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, we get to buy something, which is nice. Alex figurine from the cult classic video game Y2K. His beard grows in real time. Wait, 10,000? Oh, wow, we only have 4,125. By the 30th? 10... Oh, no. Oh, boy, that's a lot. Oof. Okay. That is a lot. That's a lot of money. All right. Okay, well, that'll be Fun. Okay, well let's read these and then we'll clear these and then we'll save. We read that one. We read Gland Slam Fighter. Gland Slam? Grand Slam! Slam them glands! Vas deferens versus Adrenal. Model Warrior returns to TV. Model Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu. Like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame AFAIK. I'm going to marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? Never seen this show before. Is it any good or just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about sequels? Are those going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. Well, that's nice. Even in the future, the internet's poop. The Augmented Eye. Street Race at the Motor City by Lana Smith-Hythe. Street Race at the Motor City district leaves 2 dead. Ooh. The Motor City district is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regard to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, Jay Esposito, told the Augmented Eye, the death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. You won't believe what happens. You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children, by Lana Smith-Hythe. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now? But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots. Just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Glitch City Olympics return next. Glitch City Olympics return next year by Lana Smythe, who is writing everything and doesn't ever sleep and apparently meets all of their deadlines and is a super writer. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanye-vania. Prime Minister Quincy, who was in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanye's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it'll do the trick. Burp. And now we save. And now we save the game. Yes. We save the game. Yes. I'm guessing tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sports. Yes. We save the game. Now we go to work and try to earn, let's see, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31st? Man, okay. Let's try to earn a ton of money. Goodness me. Good evening. So next time we hit a save point, that will be the natural, just to set expectations, that will be the natural, organic end to our time together this evening. And Thursday, it's back to Dream Daddy. And Channel 8. Oh, good evening. Hey, Jill. Gil is in the back sorting an ingredients... excuse me. Hey, Jill. Gil is in the back sorting an ingredient shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye! Nova Spectre says, Jacob, you're going to want to make every drink a double if you're going to meet that goal. Got it. Cool. Will do. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Ellipses. Let's switch these out. Where is it? There it is. There, the base of the Titans. Which, unfortunately, Base of the Titans isn't on this fancy CD I got. I looked a couple of times, and I was hoping there was like a B-side, B for Base of the Titans, and there's not. And there's poop. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah! Ellipses. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who? Me or Will? Ah! This is good writing. You go back to whatever you were doing. All right. And you, stand by. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's Jill. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go. The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up with an act can be tiring. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know? So, it's all an act then? Oh, wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Virgilio wants a Bleeding Jane. Bleeding Jane. Okay. 1 Bronson extra, or 2 Bronson extra. We're making everything big, as per the advice from Nova Spectre. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 Flanner Guy. All blended. Okay. Shake, 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 shake. Bow. Bleed Jane. There we go. A Bleeding Jane. Oh, yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? Safer. That's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams, "You're there." And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Ellipses. Yeah? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. Giving me yet another layer of enigma. That's why I've got this question mark on my forehead. Huh. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Kikaze says, Jacob, you might actually need to change your voice up a bit for this character, since he's no longer a buffoon. I'm using the same voice, but a more neutral delivery. That's the choice that I made. Because he still looks like that, I must still talk like that. Also, that's kind of the voice that I'm stuck in when I see this guy, so... But it'll be like a more... I mean, the delivery is a little more neutral and, like, regular person? Something spicy. Something spicy. What is the most expensive spicy thing? That's 170. That's 200. That's 230. Guess what you're getting, Chief? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be 2 powdered Delta, 4 Flanner Guide, and 6 Carmatrine. All aged on the rocks und mixed. A Bloomlight. We serve. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. It's the same with memes. What's spicy for one may not be spicy for another. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Like my attitude before I kind of got the stick out of my butt. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. Oh, that neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Oh, lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. Oh, curry stand. Oh, curry street food. Curry street food is so good. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Well, let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Joe. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior. And thank you at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was rude. I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client, after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? Nah, it might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Gil, Amy, you... Did you say something? Just rambling, pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? Well, I was avoiding some traps and came to this alley. Huh, again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling so much myself. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? I mean, you do have a question mark tattooed on your forehead like the Riddler chief, so you know. Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Virgilio wants something bitter. Rare flavor, yeah, that's it. Bitter. Sunshine Cloud is 150. That's 80. That's 160. That's 160. Yay. Grizzly Temple. Yay, alright. We make it the big. We make it the big. E6. Edelheid. D6 extract. D6 delta. D2 carmatrine. All blended. Shake, 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 shake. Back out. Grizzly Temple. Boom. Because I hear Shirley Temple was a bear to work with. Oh, this works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. But that cat boomer the other day? What about her? Still scared of her? I mean, not really, but she looks so familiar. Well, maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. High-pitched voice.
Ellipses. Ellipses.
And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Aw, man. Okay. Oh, that's right, he's cheap. Alright, 10 Bronson extracts. 10, 2 Flannerguide, and all the Carmatrine. All aged and mixed. Ah, a gut punch. 'Tis for you. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Ah, much better. Here.
Oh, you got it right.
So, what's up now?
A bit of holiday blues, you could say.
So, you celebrate Mega Christmas?
Why wouldn't I?
You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Ha 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 ha. Because he looks like that guy from Seinfeld.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate.
If you have something to say it.
I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season.
A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that turbo male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring.
Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name.
It is.
Really, such a tacky name was accepted.
His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Chrismax. Tacky names were not a problem.
Dr. Chrismax. That's excellent.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular when the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Oh, this is a wrestler thing. That's great. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. That is such a pro wrestling story. Oh my god.
And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed.
So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male?
Yep.
Ellipses. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke.
The holiday is a joke.
Well, I wanted backstory for Mega Christmas, and that did not disappoint. That was... mwah. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus?
No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus.
Festivus. For the rest of us.
Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else.
I see. What's Nuke? Nuke was that thing from... That was the RoboCop 2 drug. Anything else I can get you?
Get me a Fringe Weaver, will you?
Sure. You got it. My name... Fringe Weaver. Catch it and see. I'm gonna get you drunk. With Carmo... Carmotrine. 18. Fringe Weaver. There you go, buddy. All aged and mixed. Alfred says Nuke was an illegal street drug in RoboCop 2. Yes. Nailed it. Awesome. Spidey1 says, I find the idea of creating holidays due to memes as surprisingly plausible. I do too. Here.
Right. Thanks.
So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street?
Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that.
Really?
Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit.
Well, that's nice. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet?
All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now.
I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow.
Hey, bartender, you okay?
Yeah, sorry, got distracted.
Well, there's not much to say, really.
Not much to say, because all the info got wiped. I see what they... That's clever. I don't think that's actually what they intended, but... Brain. It's my skull spaghetti.
There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's taser malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads.
The brain in the jar thing, though, like, that's real. Like, those people came in and we talked to them.
And crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender.
Please come again. Izandai asks, why do the vending machines have tasers? Because they are self-aware AIs and need the means to protect themselves. Okay, then, no, wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Oh. Well, that came a lot quicker than I thought. Alright. So we're going to save the game here. It is now safe to keep playing. Alright. So, I did say that the next save point that we were going to get to, we were going to just kind of... We finished the stream sometime between 7 and 8. I don't want to start something and then either have it go too late or not get a decent save point in between now and the next one. So, I think we're going to wrap it up there for the evening. I want to thank you very, very much for joining us this evening at Ysbryd Games. Just to kind of recap some of the announcements that we've gone over. We are going to be at PAX West. We are going to be showing 2 demos with new content. One for the sequel to this game, Nirvana. It's nice to have a little visual aid, though. This game right here, which is the sequel to the game that we're playing, Valhalla, which will have new content. We will also be showing off World of Horror, and we will have 1 new pin. World of Horror will also have new content. If you want to go and play a demo of it, it's available on itch.io. And then, yeah, and then after that, once we have recovered, the next stream after that, just to make sure that people aren't missing out, we're going to be grabbing those demos. I will bring them here to Studio Ysbryd. We will put them up on the stream, and we shall all play them together. Those are the big announcements, but we will have more in the future, like possibly some new merch, aside from the 1 new pin that we're going to have. If you want to see our current merch and kind of the level of quality of stuff, you can go to our merch page. If you want to follow us on social media, you can absolutely do that. It's at Ysbryd Games on pretty much every major platform, and we are much more active because about a month ago we brought on Meredith Gerber, who is our social media coordinator. I am the community manager. I am in charge of a bunch of different things at Ysbryd. And if you want to interact with us and kind of find out what's going on, definitely tune in, follow us here on Twitch, and join our Discord. It's a heck of a lot of fun, and a lot of really cool people are there. I am still looking for artists to do more emotes and things like that, so please, if you know anybody that does emotes, toss them our way, because I want to get them all kind of set and then put them all on the Discord at once instead of kind of piecemeal. I might change my mind on that depending on how things go. I'm going to be a little flexible with that, but ultimately, thank you very, very much for joining us this evening. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit us up on Twitter, social media. I'm going to have to go because the cops are coming. Yeah. If you're interested in anything that I'm doing personally, I'm Jacob Burgess VO on Twitter. That's my personal stuff. And then Ysbryd Games on Twitter and all the other kind of places that you can find us. And if you want to catch up on the playthroughs and stuff that we've done, everything's updated up on the YouTubes at Ysbryd Games. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we will see you Thursday here at 5. At 5 on Thursday for more Dream Daddy. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.